Hello there, this is Thogervo. I'm going to be testing out the Spot date clipper for Google Calendar, part of the R slave labor thing. So I'm just going to be switching back and forth between these two tabs here to figure out what the questions are and then what to answer. So first we have, let's see here, prior to downloading, 1 to 10, how informative do you think the screenshots description are? So let's see here. By the looks of things, date clipper for Google Calendar. Easily save dates and set alerts from any web page. Visit government site again. I feel like that wording right there is a little awkward. Stop stressing about forgetting and use Spot to set reminders. You're assuming that we know what Spot is, I guess, when you first say that. And then this kind of little witty retort here, although I like it, it feels a little out of place right there. So maybe throwing that at the end might be a good idea, but it looks like a pretty interesting little widget. I know for me personally, I always like to throw stuff on like Google Keep or something like that, and it's, you know, it can get a little cumbersome setting things up and alerts and the like. It's my cat here, sorry. So let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this. Okay, so it looks like that was pretty quick. Let's see here, connect to Spot, get started now. Event on this page. One thing I should probably check out is these wonderful screenshots you guys have set up. Remember shit, nice. Putting stuff to one place. Choose alerts and we'll make sure you won't forget ever. Okay. Looks like it's got some pretty good reviews already. I know whenever I'm looking to add an extension, that's one of the biggest things I add is, or one of the biggest things I check is the reviews. And it looks like this has a whole bunch of good reviews, so let's go ahead and get started here. Connect to Spot. View my email address. Okay. Okay, I'll check that out. Alright. Let's see here. Give yourself a high five. Cool. Alrighty. Wherever you are. Oh, that's pretty cool. Sweet. See this. So at 9:55 to 10 p.m. today, I'm gonna give myself a, hey, that's like coming up. Give myself a high five. Cool. Short list. It's got nothing. Okay. So I did that. But I don't really know where to go from here. So I'm just gonna go on here, check out what I need to do. Okay, so I forgot to give a scale of 1 to 10 prior to downloading the extension. I think the screenshots were probably about a 6. I kind of knew the idea of what I was downloading, but not exactly the, you know, everything about it. And seeing that it needed to access all the data from all web pages was a little frightening in comparison to seeing what it was doing. Although you say, how well do we address privacy concerns? It seems like you addressed them pretty well. On downloading, scale of 1 to 10, let's see here. I'd rate the download process pretty easy. I mean, just press the button and it downloads pretty fast. So now I've got this little dealio here. Oh, there's a conflict apparently. Oh, I've gone to the gym. Shucks. Well, whatever. Cool. So I've saved that, and I'm going to close that. I like that little thing. It pops up with conflict. That's pretty cool. The short list. Interested in something you don't feel like polluting your week? Cool. So let's add an event. Check this out. Let's start this. So, what is it like? 9:59. Why not? Ends at 10:02. Here. Value. Oh. Okay. Well, it looks like you need it. I'm a little confused here. Oh, is this going up military time? Oh. Well, no, because it said. Okay, so a little hang up here, trying to figure. Oh, now I get it. So that was a little wonky. Cool. So I'm going to try this short list. So this is like a cool little, hey, check this out. Sweet. I'm going to set one up right here. No events on this page. Let's add to the short list. Get off Reddit, right? Anyways, yeah. So this is an interesting little tool. It looks like you kind of need to explore around with it a little bit in order to figure out what exactly you're doing. Which is, that's fine by me. That's usually with a lot of apps you have to do that. But maybe if the tutorial kind of moved past this, set your first alert. Like I feel like it should have another something that it would go on to tell you a little bit more about like what the program is, what it's doing, the full capabilities of this. So again, downloading extension 1 to 10, I'd probably give that an 8. That was pretty fine. The tutorial, easy to understand, although I want it to be a little bit longer. And now post download the extension. Let's see here. Adding 1 alert, which is going to happen pretty soon here, I think. Yeah, 9:55. Okay, let's change this. Let's make this 9:46. So I want to see what happens. Get a timely RSVP, send an invite to self-destructs. Interesting. Don't know why exactly you need that, but hey. Cool. So at 9:46, that'll go off, and we'll see what's going to happen there. So we just kind of have to wait for that. Scale of 1 to 10. Sorry about my cat. On a scale of 1 to 10, how useful do you think the view calendar section is? Alright, so I haven't looked at this view calendar yet. Interesting. So this gives me the entirety of my Google Calendar just kind of happening right then. And it even, wow, shows the days. I like that. I like that little side thing. It's really easy to figure out what day that's on and when that's happening. It'd be interesting to do some sort of color coding. I know that in my Google Calendar I've color coded all these events that are going to happen, like working at my job or something like that. And so maybe seeing that color coding would help a little bit and make it a little bit more coherent, especially if you keep that color coding throughout everything that you do. So it's 46 now, and I don't quite know what's going on. For some reason there's 3 of these events now. Oh, I guess I just keep saving them. Can I edit these? Don't know if I can. So that's a little weird. You can't really seem to edit these. Okay, so then I click that, and now it's saying, okay, here's a whole bunch of these. Odd. So I think that's a little bit of a bug that it keeps creating, duplicating, unless I'm doing something wrong here. So I'd look at that, maybe some indication that you are editing something, because it looks like I'm just making a new one each time with no way to delete them unless I go into my actual Google Calendar, which is interesting. So on the view calendar section, scale of 1 to 10, I'd say that's, I don't know, I'd give that an 8 as well. I mean, the color coding would probably bump that up to a 9, and I think that's pretty cool. And it's nice seeing the calendar, that accessible. I just gotta click this button, boom, upcoming week, bam, there we go. There's all my stuff, and I can load, however many weeks. That's actually really nice. I really like that. Let's see here. How would you rate the extension as a whole? Scale of 1 to 10. Alrighty. Well, I would say scale 1 to 10 on a whole. I'd probably give it about a 7. I think it's got a lot of potential. It's a really cool idea, having your calendar that close. I know I'm always checking mine, but like I said before, this weird kind of duplication bug that's popping up, no way to edit it within this Spot program. A little more detail on what you can do, like improving the tutorial, maybe lengthening a little bit, saying, hey, this is what this is capable of, because it looks like it's capable of a lot. And then yeah, that would give it a 7 out of 10. I think. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with it. The graphics seem really clean. Everything looks. I mean, I don't know why my cursor's blinking like that, but yeah, it seems like it was well designed. There's not a whole lot of bugs. Yeah, it'd be interesting as well to see like a home page. So I want to just Google searching Spot here and let's see. Yeah, that's cool. We do not use sell. That's nice on privacy, but some sort of like home page so you could really maybe fine tune some details. That might be kind of cool. I don't know how difficult that would be, but you know, I think that would be a cool addition to that. So this has been my review of the Spot extension in Chrome Store, Date Clipper, and cool. Thank you, Spot on. All right, bye.